This is the International Digital Distributors meeting that we organize in partnership also with the leadership of the IPDA and FANDE. In this case, our foundation is just following your ideas, and always with the support of the Ministry of Culture. So I would invite Javier Pascual, the head of the book department of the Ministry of Culture of Spain, to give us some welcome words, please.
Thank you, Luis, and good morning to you all. Well, as I said yesterday during the opening of the 10 years conference, for us it's been a pleasure to support this event during the previous editions. And this is the reason. It's very clear, no? And not only as a representative of the ministry, but also for a personal point of view, because for us it's very useful to know your problems, your insight, your perspectives. And this is the reason why is that every public office which is in charge of book promotion divides its time, its money between reading promotion policies and book industry policies. When you explain this, sometimes in a university or wherever, sometimes somebody raises his hand and asks why do public offices invest your time in private business, no? Why you support this kind of events? And when I heard this, two ideas came to my mind. First of all is that it seems to me that just in the cultural sector, we think this. I mean, nobody gets surprised if we heard in the TV news that the government, the French, the German, the Spanish government invest huge quantities of money in the motor business, for instance, no? When a ministry supports this kind of sectors, we speak about inversion. But just in cultural, we speak about subsidies, no? And I think this is a battle we together have to fight, not only in the field of public opinion, but also with our colleagues in the Ministry of Economy, not to try to see the cultural budget as an inversion, not just as a subsidy. And the second idea is that for me it's quite clear why we should be here with you, and it's that the Spanish book law says that one of the main goals of every book policy is the diversity, and to have a diverse sector, it's very important. It's absolutely necessary to have a strong united sector. So for this reason, for us, it's very important to support this event and to allow you to put in common your problems and your solution. It's just we are talking about I don't know how to say in English, biodiversity. Book diversity. The same word. So thank you all for coming here, and I hope you enjoy the meeting.
Thank you, Javier. Now I'll present Mr. Pedro Castaños. He is the Vice President for International in UDNE. And I would start by thanking him for being part of this project since the beginning. I always remember that when we first organized back in 2006, Reimagine, there was only one person within the book industry in Spain, who was José Manuel Anta, who came for the meeting. The rest of the guests were from abroad. And I think that is part of the DNA of your organization, to be involved always in innovation events and to be part of these joint undertakings that we are sharing during the whole year. Thank you, Pedro.
Okay, just a few words. Well, first of all, thank you. Thank you to Luis and to the Fundación Germán Sánchez Ru Pérez, who houses us in this building and in this program of Reimagine. And thank you to the minister, or to Javier and the minister who sponsors it and makes it possible. As you say it's part of our DNA to be in this type of events. In fact, when we created APDA, we thought, what could we do? What can we do? And basically, our feeling was, well, just create a place where we could discuss about trends, about facts, about what's going on, and to make a kind of networking in this business of digital business that was a completely new one for everybody, for us and for others. So I think that so far it's been a success. In fact, there are around 130 people who is going to be here today, coming from 23 countries. So in fact, it's something that it works. They've prepared, and with Jose Manuel, and thank you to Arantxa, who gives the ideas and organizes this. They've prepared. I think it's a good program. It's we are going to listen first about trends and facts. Rudiger and Nisa are going to talk about what's going on in the market. Then, as we did last year, this year our friends from Japan are going to explain us a market which could be very far away from us, but in our world now, there is not far away. So it's really close, no? Just in a click far away. And then we'll have three round tables. I hope that will be very interesting. First one about comics, it's one of the preferred subjects for Luis. so I'm sure that he has influence in that idea. And I think it will be an interesting one, and I hope that we continue with this success, and that the next year will be more than 23 countries and more than 130 people. So just one thank you more. Thank you to all the people who prepares the presentations, to all the people who participates in the round tables, who are really the person that make this alive. So thank you again, and I give the floor to Luis.